Good morning, everybody. This guy on the little ukulele is just killing it. Is Harry K here this morning? Listen to that ukulele. Listen to that guy on the uke. This is a Fleetwood Mac song. This is The Chain by Fleetwood Mac. That's right, Trippy. I love people that can play guitar like that, or the ukulele in this case. Such skills. I think it takes practice too. We talk a lot about practice. Awesome. Okay, one more song for us this morning.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. You're the next one.
Darn right, it was good. Okay, here we go.
So the song that we were doing is called "The Chain" by Fleetwood Mac.
This is The Chain again.
Classic rock, but we made it to like an African reggae type feel. So here it goes.
See, Slingy, you know. That sounds like me in my mush up in my grow room. 12 hours a day.
Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise.
Sandy. Sandy's like 23 hours, bro. You won't love me now, you'll never love me again. This is totally different, isn't it? You don't love me now, never love me again. Never break the chain. That's right, Tim. Never, 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 never break that chain. Shoot. Sorry about that. What do you guys think? That was pretty neat. That was a neat version. When I play cover songs like that, they can't get me for copyright infringement. That's one of the reasons we do that. We play a lot of cover songs now.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
Oh, you be quiet. You just play ours. There's that opening music. Good morning, Savage. Yeah, Slingy, it's so neat. The people, the talent that's out there is amazing. Hold on a sec. Let's do our first giveaway of this morning. Let's do a quick giveaway here. I only got 5 on this list. I usually do a 10 list, right? I usually do a 10. Oh, Pops, you like the old hairdo? I got out of the shower about an hour ago, so sorry for how I looked this morning. This is going to be a quickie because I only have 5 on this list. Usually it's top 10. We're going to do top 5. Okay. Should I put my hat on? I should just put my hat on, overjoyed. So one of these days, Pops, get a haircut. It's funny how you get attached to your hair, though. It's like, wait, I've been growing this for a year and, well, August of last year, so a year and about 2 or 3 months. And now it's like I want to get rid of it so bad, but because I talk about my hair too much, I apologize. Top 5. Top 5. Sandy's the only guy that wants me to keep my long hair. Yeah, as long as I've known you, Sandy, honestly. It was right before the very first Mush Fest, I got my haircut. Right before our very first Mush Fest, which was September 11th, maybe 2 weeks before that, I got I got a haircut. After that, I haven't had a haircut since. Okay. It's not a mullet. Stop it. It's just greased back. I don't think well, it's sort of a mullet. Okay. Thank you, Slingy. You know what? At my age, I'll be honest with you, and I'm not out there trying to pick up on the girly girls or anything. It's almost a mullet. Thanks, Chris. Um, at my age, I don't care. As long as I'm clean, as long as the buttons are all buttoned up correctly. I'm not in it for the win it on the looks category. My ego left that way behind a long time ago. Okay, Carlotta, you're beautiful. Mama said, long as you don't smell bad. That's exactly MVP. Okay, Faye hasn't had a haircut since 1995. Faye, you can do so many things with your hair. You have so many. Thank you, Carlotta. You have so many options. You have such beautiful hair. Okay. So, you know what, Pops, when you're 64, gosh darn, am I 64? Yeah, I'll be 65 in January. You don't care anymore. If you're still running around trying to pimp it up for to look hot for someone, I don't think you grew up very much. Okay, Jeremiah kind of agrees with me. The only opinion that matters is his. Top five. Top five states. States with the highest death rates overall. You people are dying off in these states. I picked one out of the top five. What states are dying off? Georgia and Pennsylvania and Florida and New York and Detroit. That's a whole state by itself, huh, Trip? And Florida and Illinois and Louisiana. Who's dying? Which states are dying quick for overall reasons? Philly, Arizona, New York, Florida. I didn't pick any of these. Mississippi, New Jersey, Florida, Indiana, Florida. I picked number 5 off of this list of 5. Tennessee, Alabama, Oklahoma, Florida, Alaska, New Orleans, Alaska, Illinois, Maine, Michigan, Alabama, Kentucky, California, Georgia, New York. I still haven't seen it. Mississippi, Utah, Tennessee, New Hampshire, Louisiana, California, Utah, Florida, Texas, California. I got you guys pretty good on this one. It's one of those states with a direction in it. It's one of those states that actually have a direction in the state. Texas, Alabama, here it comes. It's coming now. Colorado, Blake Elliott got it correct. Blake Elliott. Blake Elliott, West Virginia. Good job, Blake. Good job to Blake. Kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. It's West Virginia. Number 1. What state is dying off the fastest, or the people in the highest death rates overall? Alabama. Alabama. Sorry about that. Kentucky, number 2. Mississippi, number 3. Oklahoma, number 4. West Virginia, number 5. It doesn't give the reasons, it just says highest death rates overall. I feel bad for Alabama. I think if you guys are like losing football games, they just take you out and get rid of you. Okay? Blake, let's get you a 10-pack of Pops caps. By the way, these are available on the site now. Commercial. These are available. Boop. We're also going to send out 2.5 grams of Hillbilly Crunchies. Hillbilly Crunchies. Those are going to go to you too. The dry fruit this coming weekend. People are asking, Pops, where's the dry fruit? You'll be seeing it on the site this coming weekend, like Saturday or Sunday. Okay? So when you guys are looking for your dried fruit options, boop, shoot over to the site and check it out. Okay? That's a Flat out commercial right there. There's nothing there until this weekend, because guess what we're still doing right now? Okay? Guess what we're still doing? Hold on. Watch this. I want to show you guys something fun. Okay, watch this. We're harvesting, Danny. Okay. See that right there? Right? It's not quite ready, is it? Not quite ready. But if you look, wait a minute. Look around the room. This is a different tub. Look around the room. Oh no. What's going on? So if it looks like that, 24 hours later, close your eyes. Close your eyes. 24 hours later, watch this. It's pushing the lid right off the tub. 24 hours later. So sometimes you gotta wait a little bit. Sometimes you wanna be a little patient. Sometimes you gotta... That's exciting. Isn't that cool? Blake. So here's the new way. I used to ask you to send me your address to this situation. Make that the backup. From now on, the way to get a hold of us, it's going to be really simple. We made it super simple. The DetroitMushLab.com. That's it. All one word. No spaces, no capitalizing, nothing like that. The DetroitMushLab.com will get you, Blake. That's where I need you to send me your address. Go over there and contact me from the email there. And then anybody else. We kicked off the site yesterday, so that's why I'm talking about it. I'm excited because Chris here did an amazing job with it. He really did. Way better than I could imagine. And I just thank my friends and partners here for the assistance, because it's a group effort. We're going to make this thing, we're going to have the coolest website of all websites, of any website ever. And we're just starting. If you go there and you look, there's a few items we're going to be adding. Nobody opens up the store on day one and puts everything there. No, no, no. If you did, everybody'd go, they'd look one time, they'd leave. What we want to do is make sure that every couple of days we're adding a few things. Does that make sense? We're going to be adding a few things, and that way it gives you an opportunity. Hey, well, I wonder what's new over at the site. And you'll pop over there and check it out. Okay? Opening day yesterday was amazing. Are the prices you have are going to be the normal prices? Yes, Coco, those are our prices. Yep. We might even have sales sometimes too. But thank you for everybody that's gone there and looked and et cetera, et cetera. See, Carlotta's in, the lot of bars are going to be up there. There's going to be all the dried fruit, apple crisps, caps, hats, books, plates. I plan on getting some plates up there in the next few weeks. Spore prints. If anybody wants spore prints, I don't sell spore prints. I don't. We don't deal in spore prints. We deal mostly in LC. Spore prints, I'm going to tell you right now, our best, I would recommend right now, get a hold of Dave Wombat. He's on here. Dave Wombat. Okay? Yep, it's trusted vendors only. Chris, in a couple of weeks, we're going to open it up. We're going to not colonized grain, overjoyed. We're not having good luck shipping colonized grain. Many, many times by it gets there and it's bruised or damaged somehow in the shipping. The heat changes between post offices and weather patterns and stuff like that. So that is something we've tried because it would be such a neat thing to get out there. And 9 out of 10 times the people we're trying to help, and the people end up complaining. What I got was a bunch of crap. And I'm like, okay, let me send you some money. And I lost a bunch of money on that deal. Okay. So we're not looking to do that. Dave here, you're looking for spores, Dave Wombat. I hope he doesn't mind that I just put his market out there. But there's nothing illegal or anything wrong that Dave does when he deals with his spores. Okay? Straight shooter. Yeah, Maddie, I'm doing commercials all morning. Shouldn't I? Do I get the chance to do a commercial now and then? I think so. Because I don't do it very often. And the site is thedetroitmushlab.com. All one word, all no capitals, all lowercase. Okay? So thank you. And we'll be mentioning that once in a while. And one of the real reasons is, if you think it's all pops and stuff that we're going to be selling on there, you're wrong. I'm doing this for the community, if that's okay with you guys. We're doing this for the opportunity for vendors, good quality vendors, to have an opportunity to support their MyCo. Okay? So get out of your mind that there's anything about this that's profit or pirate. Okay? We'll leave that to the Jeff Bezos guys. Okay? Yep, it's going to be drop shipping from your own. So start thinking about it. And this is part of my final part of the commercial. Start thinking about it. Is there something that you could impeccably represent in the mycology field, more or less? And it's like, hey, I'd like to have that on a website and have people visit it, and maybe make a sale or two once a week. Okay? And if you're thinking in those terms, start talking to me. Tell me what you have. Tell me what we can do. Okay? So, for those of you that are out there going, I really wish I could do this, I could do that, but I don't know how to sell it. You know how to sell it now. Okay? Oh, we will have pop soil on there. We're going to have our own blend of substrate, pop soil. That'll go up next week. All right? So I'll tell you what would be a good thing if you want to make sterilized bags of 1 pound bags of sterilized grain. I would like that. I would like to be offering 1 pound bags of sterilized grain. People think, oh, it's the easiest thing in the world to be in the grain in the bag business. No, it's not. No, it's not. I've tried it. So if you've got a garage full of pressure cookers and you want to make up 100 bags of 1 pound grain, and think about it, remember that you'll stand behind your product. Somebody gets it, they don't like the grain, I'm going to have to come talking to you. Okay? So, that's enough on the commercial. What do you guys think? Egg, or of course, anything. Blank plate, something like that. But remember that you're going to be mailing it from you. You need to mail within, well, we'll talk about it when you talk about becoming a vendor. We'll have some specifications for being a vendor. Okay? And our job really is to help a community of mycologists and artists grow. Okay? Harry K is here. Harry K is here. Yes, Coco, you can. Harry K. I got a package this weekend, Harry, from you. Thank you. But The package says on it, so I've been waiting. The package says on it, to Tea Crew. To Tea Crew. Can't wait to see what's in here, Harry. Hold on. We have 2 mail calls, or there aren't, some of the people that sent me in some mail are not here, and I don't want to open the mail that they sent until they are here. So I am going to go ahead just with the ones that are here today. Whoop, and that's Harry. Okay. Let's see what's in here, Harry. Let's see what's in the old bag-a-rooney. Okay, so far we see aluminum foil. So far, he wants us to go ahead and be protected from space aliens. I think he sent us a bunch of aluminum foil so we can be protected from space aliens. Or it's a protection inside the bag. Oh, Harry, what the heck did you send us? Dear Pops, this is cute, Harry. Dear Pops, this is made with positive energy. Thank you for the positive education I've gained since March 21st. You're keeping track. March 21st. After reading your book, I've been able to have some successful flushes. This is 3 gift bags, including 5 Sizo pea caps and some hillbilly pumpkin fruit. Also a Mushfest 2022 slap. A special 40-cent pop signed OG affirmation card. Remember I was giving out those affirmation cards? That's cool. I guess he's sending it back. Also included is a pack or a tube of OG cinnamon toothpicks. It's about time. I asked for cinnamon toothpicks over 2 months ago. And now I'm finally getting my toothpicks. Also included is a tube of Cinestick and a special slap just for you. Please feel free to give these special gifts away to some never winner beforers. He made it very specific. P.S. I've also included some GT fruit in a bag of size O caps that can be gifted to someone that can benefit. The GT I was able to make from some LC I received from the Mush Lab. Harry, that is really nice. Harry sent 100 size 0 caps. We'll gift these out this week. They'll probably be on a big box on Friday. Okay? My favorite tea is black. Just black straight. Lipton tea is my favorite. Look at this. Harry, this is so nice of you. These are my cinnamon toothpicks. This is my cinnamon toothpicks. I can't wait. And a Mushfest. I haven't seen that slap either, Harry. Harry, this is a pack of fun. Cinnamon toothpicks. Hello. Why am I so excited about this? Hold on. Cinnamon toothpick. Here we come. What up? You know I'm cool. I'm just kicking it in the lab. It's outstanding. Sorry, I'm going to be sucking on a toothpick for a little while. I'll get back to you guys. It's outstanding. Cinnamon toothpick. That is going to be cool at the grow house over there when I'm working. I like that. That is cool. Mushtoberfest. I have not seen this slap. That's a classic. What else is in this bag? This bag's ridiculous. This is pills, toothpicks, fruit, caps. Harry, you're making me give this stuff away. Look at these packs right here. This is beautiful, Harry. You did a beautiful job. No joke. Look at this. We got fruit. We got some caps. We have cinnamon sticks. We have a slap. We have affirmation cards. 1, 2, 3 of those. Harry, this is beautiful. Nice work. I'm going to have to give these away this week. Harry, this is beautiful. I'm not opening these up. Look at that. No joke. And then, what's this? Harry, expect something back in the mail. I have your return address. Nobody's sending me all of this stuff and not getting something back. I got a bunch of them. A bunch of these. I haven't seen them. No joke. I wish I hadn't seen these before. And then finally, what else is in here? Excuse me, something's stuck in my throat. One more thing. Oh, wow. So, look at that. Enjoy. This is the GT fruit. Harry, you're killing it. Somebody's going to get all kinds of gifts. This is fantastic. No joke. Harry, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, my generous heart, thank you to your generous heart. Thank you very, very much. We will gift the heck out of this group with the things that you sent us. And I'm keeping a couple of these caps to myself. I got to tell you, excuse me, slaps. These I have to save. Oops. 1 or 2 of these for myself. Can you guys I know you're already doing it, but give Harry a big round of applause. There's 70 people here, only 41 are liking. I think 10 more should like just because of what Harry just gave us. Because don't forget, that's going out to you guys. That's going out to you guys. Harry, that's incredibly generous of you. Thank you. Wait till you guys get, somebody's gonna get, what if Pops accidentally removed the cinnamon sticks from your package? What if Pops accidentally removed, you got the rest of the package, but oops, Pops, what happened to my cinnamon sticks? I don't know. I'm not sure. Cinnamon sticks? I didn't know you were supposed to get cinnamon sticks. That would ruin the package. It wouldn't be fair. Quality cinnamon sticks. Quality cinnamon sticks from Hot Licks. Look at this. Harry even went so far as to put a desiccant bag in their package. Okay? I want a nerd. I want to bogart him really bad. I do. I can't do it. It wouldn't be fair. Besides, Harry gave me my own pack. But I'll go through these like in the next couple of days. I love cinnamon sticks. I forgot how cool they were. Well, they're cool when no one else is around. You're just, what's up, man? Yeah. Chilling like a villain. Tastes so good. Get out of here. Class. I'm going to tell you guys, If I can get 5 more likes, 5 more, we're at 55. That's pretty good. 15 more people jumped up there. Thanks, Harry. I'll pop you back something. If I could get 5 more likes, 2, now I only need 2. I'm going to tell you guys a gigantic secret. Huge secret. One more. I'm going to tell you, good, we're there. I'm going to tell you how to turn any, excuse me, any container into a grow box. Any container can become a grow box. What you'll want when you're doing a container, let's call it a tub. Tubs can come in many, many sizes, right? We typically teach to use a 54 Sterilite, but if you can use virtually anything you can find. There's one caveat, one thing that you need to make sure of, and that is that the lid is clear. Make sure the lid of whatever you're going to use is clear. I've seen people, they've shown me their tubs and they have the plastic tub and they have a white lid. They don't know, but their mushrooms are going to start growing sideways. When you don't have a clear lid and a light up above, your mushrooms start to go to wherever the light is. So avoid anything other than a clear lid. But you could go to a grocery store, Target, Myers, anywhere, hardware store. You could go anywhere and find a plastic box. As long as it's got a clear plastic lid, you're going to end up being able to make a grow tub. And what's the most important thing about your tub container is that it's sealed, that it has some kind of a seal. Why do we want it sealed? The reason that we seal or we want our tubs sealed is so they hold the humidity inside them. Those tubs that are leaky, that have no seals, they lose the humidity. And now your mushrooms aren't growing in the optimal condition. Optimal condition, we want our humidity inside that tub to be 90% or more. It could be up to 100%. Because let's not forget that the mushrooms are actually eating out of the wet air. Okay? Not the cake itself, but out of the air. So we want a lot of humidity inside that tub. Watch this. I am going to take a rando tub and show you how to quickly turn that tub into a gasket tub. One more time. We want it to be a gasket tub so it doesn't leak out especially during the colonization phase. The first 10, 12 days that you've made your cake, it's in the tub. You need it to get nice and humid. And of course, you're looking for the CO2 to stay in there a bit too, but you're FAEing, fanning, once per day. Okay? And then what happens after we've FAE'd, fanned, and we go to close up that tub, we mist it again to make sure that the humidity stays inside the tub. But it's going to escape very quickly if you don't have a seal on the lid. That's not a problem. All you have to do, here's a rando tub. Rando, right? This should be a nice size. I should be able to get a nice cake in here. And what size? This is a 30 quart. Okay? My problem when I see that at the store is there's no seal. There's no seal in it. So this tub I would avoid, generally speaking. I don't want to deal with something that is going to leak. I'm at the same store. I go over to the aisle where they have foam sealing tape, seal, S-E-A-L, foam sealing tape for like windows or doors, and I pick up a roll of that. You know that foam sealing tape? Right? And I'll get myself a roll of that. Now, I'm just gonna take on the edge of the tub, right here on the edge of the tub, I'll install that tape. Oh. Here we go. Right here. Right like that. And I'm going all the way around the perimeter of the tub, like that. This is slightly older tape, so there we go. There we go, now we're rocking. So I'm gonna go all the way around the tub and put that gasket like that. All the way around. I'm even gonna go across the area right here where the handle is. I'm gonna go straight across there. And I'll put this all the way around, okay? So let's say I put that all the way around. Now when I go to put my lid on, guess what? I have a complete gasket seal now. So for the cost of any rando tub that you want, and a little bit of foam tape, you've got a gasket tub. Some gasket tubs, 20, 30 bucks for one tub. No. Make your own. Little ones, little shoebox size, anything like that. Now, if you can, if the lid of the tub that you've chosen has an edge and you can put the seal on the lid instead of on the tub, that'll work too. Okay, sometimes I like the seal on the lid even better. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I am going to give you guys $1,000 secret. You ready? This is $1,000 secret. Let's remember, you can't get a secret like this unless you watch Tea with Pops. It's the only place you're going to learn something like this. He said with pure humility. Wait a second. I'm looking for a picture to show you. Hold on. Okay. You remember this, right? Oops, 1 second. You remember that. Okay. We stack our tubs. Okay? We stack our tubs. And then every day, once a day, I'll go in, open each tub, and if it's tracking well, then I'm going to move it on to the next station. So I look at today, I go day 14, it looks good, it can move into the day 15 pile. Day 14, it hasn't made a lot of progress, it's going to stay in the day 14 pile and not move around the room. And I move them around the room based off of that. And then also, since I have looked at each one, as I stack them different. So they're going to be stacked differently at different times, in different places, all the way around the room, at the different stages that they go through. That's not the secret. Here's the secret. I hesitate to tell you guys this because some of you are going to run out and do it right away. And it's something that you should do when you're on a large scale operation. Not necessarily when you're running 3 or 5 tubs. But if you're running 200 of them, 100 plus, let's look for ways to speed up the process a little bit. Does that make sense? Where I don't have to handle something as often. And yet I know the quality of what's happening inside my tub is still good. So I'm giving you this secret, but I'm not asking you to use this secret at the small level. At the small level, and I don't mean small, but the fewer tubs level. Because at the fewer tubs level, you still have plenty of time and energy to lift, fan every tub, pay a lot of attention to them, hug them, squeeze them, kiss them, take care of them. Until you're into a larger tub category, amounts, that's when you'll use this trick. Okay? You see, this is a gasket. This is a tub that had a gasket in it, gasket seal. All right? Here's the trick. When you see those stacks, when it started to pin, when my tub is starting to show hyphal knots / pins / primordia, when I see that happening in my tub, here's what I do. I take the seal out and I put that still back on the tub. I'm in fruiting now. I want more airflow. I'm not always able to be there FAE. I have an auto FAE system, but I'm not there as often. And these guys want more air and more. So at this stage, at the fruiting stage, I'll remove my gasket and I'll get more airflow and I'll get more oxygen, fresh oxygen to those. And it's easy also, I was like, okay, this is in fruiting. I have a tub that doesn't even have a gasket on it right now. So if you go, you look, about half of the tubs don't have gaskets on them at one time. So there's nothing wrong with removing your gasket during fruiting. Make sense? And one of the reasons is that Matt Leonard just mentioned it. At that point, you're 10, 12 days into the grow of the tub. If you keep it super humid, which you're supposed to, the lid of your tub starts getting wet on the inside. Guess what happens? Guess what happens? That wetness that's on that lid starts dropping onto your cake. Now you have little pools or little drops of water on the cake that you don't really want. So, if I've taken the gasket off, then there's a little more opportunity for the humidity to escape and it doesn't stick on the top of my lids. Okay? So, give me 5 people said that's a neat trick, Pops. That's worth $1,000. How am I selling these tricks? I'm not trying to sell anything. But tomorrow we'll do the pasteurizing substrate. We'll do that tomorrow. Today was a little bit of, spent some time on mail call. And we'll do some more mail call when some more of these people are here. Okay? But it's the old how to make a gasket tub from scratch. That's what we learned today. Go to the hardware store and pick up anything and pick up a roll of that foam tape. And you've got gasket tape tubs for life. And then when you want to, you can take that tape off of the tub. Or during fruiting, don't hesitate to maybe think about removing your gasket. Okay. I'm going to talk a little bit more today. Coco, thanks, Pops. Thanks for setting us up. You're welcome, bro. We were talking about God's kingdom is love. What does it mean to love? And that there's basically 2 blocks. Is it okay with you guys if I read this a little bit? We have about 8 minutes. Give me about 8 minutes worth of some spirituology. We did some mycology, let's do some spirituology. Only if about 5 of you want to hear it though. Gosh, do you guys know there's 74 people here and that there's 70 likes? We must like this. Do you know that Saturday we were at 13,000 subscribers? Today we're at 13,150. We found out that the blocks to our sensitivity, the blocks that keep us from really knowing our nature and our sensitivity, page 113, were beliefs and attachments. And we talked about beliefs. And our beliefs are our prejudices, our conclusions about people, our perceptions, and those that we have up front stop us from really loving the real person. The other thing that stops us is attachments. How is an attachment formed? First comes the contact with something that gives you pleasure. A car, an attractively advertised modern appliance, a word of praise. Some people are attached to, I gotta get praised. Somebody's gotta tell me I'm wonderful today. That's an attachment. How about a person's company? I can't be comfortable unless I'm in the company of. I'm compelled to be around this person. That's an attachment. You know what I used to really get attached to, and this is no joke. I was attached to my new car. I couldn't wait to get a new car. I knew I was losing $5,000 or $8,000 every time I drove one off of the showroom floor. I knew it. And I knew that within 2 years, I'm going to come here and I'm going to buy another one. Because I don't like driving old cars. I don't like it, or my ego doesn't like it. I have to have it. It has to smell fresh. It gets one scratch on it. And I'm like, oh, it's not new anymore. Terrible attachment to new cars. They don't do it for me anymore, overjoyed. I drive a Rolls Canardly now. It's good enough. Am I right, Brock?
Yes, sir.
We drive Rolls Canardlys here.
Yes, sir.
Rolls down one hill and Canardly make it up the next. It's good enough.
All right. Oopsie.
Another attachment, here's another attachment that I've had. The car was one, for sure. Another one was, I'm trying to think of them. I'm sorry, I sort of came up with a blank there. For sure, cars were a thing. Oh, I know what I was going to come up with. So I'm 50 years old. 50. I must be having a midlife crisis, right? I must have a midlife crisis because I have to get a Harley Davidson now. I'm going to be a Harley Davidson guy. All my life, I've always wanted, Harley's the coolest bike. Oh, Harley, Harley. I've always, from the time I was 16 years old, 15, always owned a motorcycle. Always. My first motorcycle was a Honda 305 from Montgomery Wards. Always had a motorcycle. And always looking to go faster and cooler, and always. So I always had at least one motorcycle parked in the garage. But I never had a Harley. Oh, I gotta have a Harley. I'm 50 years old. This is the thing that I was obsessed for 6 months looking for this thing. Well, I can't find the one that I really like. I'm gonna have it custom built for me by a custom motorcycle builder that's in the neighborhood. This is in Southern California. Pops had one custom built for him. Cost a couple extra bucks. flames on the side of the tank, low, beautiful ride. My legs are, you guys know Pops. He's got tiny little, short little legs, bow-legged little guy. So I had it set up to where I could sit right in the saddle of that thing. I bought the Harley Davidson jacket with the big Harley Davidson $700 jacket, but it says Harley Davidson on the back, so that's cool. Oh, I got a girlfriend. I got to get a jacket for the girlfriend, matching helmets. I probably spent just as much on accessories as on the bike itself. Talk about attached. Every weekend, I'm out there polishing. How many different kind of chrome polishes can I find? I'm going to try every brand, Myers, and you guys know the chrome polishes. You talk about attached. That motorcycle is my God. I'm going to be honest with you and tell you, and Pops loves riding motorcycles. After about the third ride on a motorcycle, on my Harley Davidson, I was like, you know what? I'm not a Harley guy. I'm a crotch rocket guy. I am. I want to go fast. This Harley it goes okay, and everyone looks at you, but this thing's kind of it's just loud, and it's an attention getter. And then I pull up at the rock store, and all these other guys, like big, muscly, tattooedy, I don't fit in here. This isn't my group. I rode that thing. I'm not joking. Not joking. I probably rode my Harley 8 times in a year. 2 years. I polished it 100 times, but I probably actually took it out on the road. Maybe, not 10. All built up attachment. All a built up phony baloney attachment. I have a closet full of gear for this thing too. And I couldn't wait to tell you, I got a Harley I'll show you a picture of my Harley. I should show you guys a picture. It was a cool ass bike. One of the points of my awareness, this is a true story. When Pops is getting woke, one of the achievements was to sell that bike. Get rid of it. It's such a idol. IDOL. It was an idol. And it's taking up room in my garage and taking up room in a closet. I have to. And as you guys well know, do you think I made any money on it? It's a custom built bike. Come on. We could care less, pal. This is what it's worth. Attachments. I could look back on my life and see some of these things that I've had attachments to, and I can't believe what a waste of time any of it was. Forget the money. I don't care about money. Money's rust, and money's gonna rust. It really will. But it was like, can you imagine what I could have been doing with that time instead? Then comes the desire to hold on to it. Then you want to repeat the gratifying sensation that this thing or person caused you. I want to buy another one. I want to buy another car. I love the feeling of a brand new. Finally comes the conviction, you're not going to be happy without this person or thing. I reached that conviction. I'm not going to be happy unless I get that Harley. I will never be happy until there's a Harley sitting in my garage. And I'm losing money on it and I'm shining it all the time. And I don't even like to ride it. And I wish it was a crotch rocket instead. Boy, can we be goofy. You now have the full-blown attachment. And with it comes an inevitable exclusion of other things. I'm attached to that. I'm excluding other things now. While I'm out there polishing something I'm never going to ride, and my ego's getting all bumped up because I can tell you I own it. There's loaves of bread I could have been making for the homeless. I could have been down at the convalescent hospital singing to the old ladies. I'm not joking. Which would have been more fulfilling? Each time you leave your object or attachment, you leave your heart there. So you can't invest in the next thing that you are interested in. The symphony of my life moves on, but you keep looking back, clinging to a few bars of the melody, blocking your ears to the rest of the music, thereby producing disharmony and conflict between what life is offering you and what you're clinging to. Then comes the tension and anxiety, which are the very death of love, and the joyful freedom that love brings. That bike started getting me anxious. Oh no, it's going to get a scratch on it. I got to park it here in the driveway. It's got a custom paint job on it. You don't understand. Don't touch it. Don't breathe on it. I won't even ride it, but don't get near it. Love and freedom are only found when one enjoys each note in your life, not those single notes that are attachments. How does one drop an attachment? We'll talk about that tomorrow. I know how I dropped that attachment. I sold it at a loss. And I'm willing to tell other people about it. There's many things, no, that's not true anymore. If we are involved in things but we're not willing to tell people about them, then you're living in the shame of it. If you're willing to tell people, this is what I did when I was pretty goofy. You're taking that goofy time that you spent and turning it into something positive. Finally. So we'll talk about how to drop attachments tomorrow. One way, sell them. Get rid of it. I'll tell you another way, a faster way. Can I tell you guys what's a faster way to get rid of an attachment? Give it away. Give it. Why do you have to make any money on it? Just give it away. I'll be honest with you. We're going to do our final giveaway here right now. I'm not attached to the mushrooms I grow. I'm in love with how they grow me as I grow them. But I'm not attached to them. The things that I was attached to, I can't give away. That's mine's. Coco says it right there. In love with the new me. Jackie, we try to avoid those, right? The attachments. I start finding out I'm really attached to this. I don't want it anymore. Get rid of it. It's going to drag me down. It's going to cost me something. And I'm more aware. I don't want that. I can't get attached to that. It's going to weigh me down. It's going to take time from the lab. It's going to take time from the grow house. It's going to take time from tea. It's going to take time from growing. It's going to take time from fishing. I guess I'll stay attached to fishing. But that, to me, is my nature time. Okay. Thanks for listening to me today. We learned a couple of neat little things about tubs. That's cool. And we're going to do some... Finally, I'll get to it tomorrow. I had it ready, but I don't have time today. We will do the pasteurizing substrate tomorrow. I'm sitting here reading your guys. Growing is a new attachment. That could be an attachment, but I don't know that I wouldn't classify gardening, farming, and growing things as an attachment. I think attachments tend to drag us down, not grow us in the process. Let's do our final giveaway. We earlier talked about the top 5 deadliest states, the states that had the highest death rate. I'd like you guys now to do the lowest death rates. I have 5 here in front of me, top 5 lowest death rates states. Oklahoma, Desi says, lowest death rates overall. Wyoming, Louisiana, Rhode Island, Utah, Colorado, Utah, New Mexico, Colorado. I have to run to town, Bridgie, Colorado, Maine. Maine, Florida, Australia, West. There's Jesus Christ. Michigan, Colorado. Balance, you're right, Kevin. Ohio, Vermont, Maine, Alaska, Georgia, Alaska. New Hampshire, New York. California, Utah. California, by the way, is number 1. Lowest death rate. I didn't pick it. Michigan, West Virginia, Indiana, Vermont, Rhode Island, Texas, Georgia, Oregon, North Dakota, Vermont, California, New Hampshire. Liam's getting the win. Liam's got it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Liam gets it with Hawaii. Hawaii. Liam, nice job. Let me read the list. California is number 1. Connecticut, number 2. Lowest death rates. Hawaii, number 3. Good job, Liam. Minnesota, number 4. Minnesota, number 4. And I am very surprised to see New York, number 5. New York, California and New York are number 1 and number 5 lowest death rates. That's pretty interesting. I would have thought Hawaii and Alaska. That's what I would have thought. Okay, Liam. Liam, I've got a pop 10-pack for you. And I also have 2.5, this weighs 2.5 grams of hillbilly. Wait till tomorrow. You guys are going to start getting these packages tomorrow. One of these is going to get sent out to you guys tomorrow. Eric K gave these to us. Liam, if you could get me your address at the Detroit Mush Lab, all one word, all lowercase, the DetroitMushLab.com will get this out to you. You guys, what a beautiful day today. Thank you. Man, we're getting good at bringing this thing in at 1 hour and 15 minutes nowadays. We're 3 minutes away, and it's just enough time to scroll you guys out of here. Thanks again. I cannot tell you how much I enjoy tea time with you guys. I'm looking forward to it like right now. I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm already figuring out what we're going to do tomorrow, how we're going to hang out, and how we're going to grow this thing. Give me 5 people. All I want to hear you guys say is keep growing. Keep growing. We're talking about this community here. We're talking about the subscribers. We're talking about IG pages. We're talking about markets. We don't want Big Pharma to be running us. We want to run ourselves. We want to run ourselves. Sorry, Bezos, you can't sell mushrooms on Amazon. We're selling them ourselves. We're doing it over here. Desi and Penny and King, and Overjoyed and Christy. Chris, thanks for all your help. You're amazing. King and Braden and Disky and Gypsy and Sidey and Daniel and Red Boy and Penny Pack and Always and Nerdy. Look at all you keep growing. There's growing. Braden and Sidey and Overjoyed. Kim, have a great day. DJ, grow till you can't grow no more. Carlotta, keep growing. Always. Harry Kate, thank you for this morning. You really blessed this group. Thank you. I'll pass that stuff along to everybody. Ladran, great day. Practice. Overjoyed, you're a motorcycle mama. Side branches and Savage and Bushy and Leonard. And Sandy, I love you, man. It's working out, isn't it, bro? Nerdy and Mushman and DJ and Rebel Rob and Silly Gal and MVP. I love that guy. DJ and Simster. Thanks for saying that, Simster. Keep growing. Overjoyed and DJ and Laura. Laura, would you have a divine day, please? Daniel, I'll talk to you later. Shasta, you're the girl. Liam, thank you. Jesus Christ in Australia. Carlotta, MVP. Nat. Laddie, Jimmy Max. Love that Jimmy. I love me some Jimmy. Mushmouth, Mr. Phillips, thanks for that order. Sherry Buckman, Savage, Jesus Christ. I'll tell him. Gypsy and Jeffrey, all the way from New Zealand. Keep up your artwork, bro. King and Overjoyed and Pennypack and MVP and Kevin and Braden and Mr. Happy. And where's Mrs. Happy? Is she around? Jesus Christ and Mushmouth and DJ and Red Boy, Dave Wombat. Turn on your Spore store. Turn on your Spore store, bro. Or send me spores to put on our store. Work it out. Pops, peace, love each other. Kindness is pretty much all we have. Be attached to kindness. Pops out.